Lawmakers are taking their first steps to fix what has been called a hostile work environment at the Capitol.
And tonight, a bipartisan committee met for the first time to review a final report from the Oregon Law Commission about how to fix some of those problems, namely claims of harassment. And our Emily Burris sat in on that meeting. And Emily, I know you spoke with lawmakers. What did they think about the findings in that report?
Well, Jennifer, this 51-page report released by the Oregon Law Commission earlier this month outlines several steps that they think will help to change the culture there. I spoke with lawmakers on both sides of the aisle who agree this is talking about some pretty major changes here, something that they say needs to happen soon.
We want to get this done as quickly as we can.
Oregon state lawmakers say it's now their turn to rush after an expedited report from the Oregon Law Commission laid out a plan to fix a culture of harassment. A bipartisan committee now has to decide how to act.
It's culture, culture, culture.
The commission's biggest plan for change involves the creation of an equity office, a neutral and independent group permanently in the Capitol, overseeing workplace training and handling complaints, confidential reporting, and investigations.
I think that certainly the current structure of somebody complaining to someone within the legislature who also then has duties to the legislature, if the complaint is about a legislator, clearly is not working and did not keep people safe.
I think we're on the way to a solution that is going to be certainly better than where we are now.
The report also emphasizes the need for better training and record keeping, not just for lawmakers, but also for interns, volunteers, even lobbyists.
We don't know who's in this building at any particular time.
Finally, the report urges leaders to better define harassment policies, including reworking existing legislative rules, statutes, and constitutional amendments. A challenging task.
And that's going to be harder than just creating a new equity office.
And this is far too important to inadvertently fall into some sort of weird political football.
That lawmakers agree must move forward.
I believe that this committee is the beginning of that action.
Now, from here, this committee will be drafting and reviewing legislation to start making some of those changes. And they're not just looking at sexual harassment. That was certainly an issue in the spotlight recently. But their agenda here covers issues of age, race, gender, any forms of harassment that could create a hostile work environment. And it's an issue of public and private individuals intersecting here. So there are a lot of layers to look at going forward, guys.
Yeah, and we'll continue to follow it. Thank you, Emily.
Now to the